Children who are deaf or hearing impaired. According to IDEA 2004, deafness means a hearing impairment that is so severe that the child is impaired in processing linguistic information through hearing, with or without amplification, that adversely affects a child's education performance. Children with severe to profound hearing losses often report feeling isolated, without friends, and unhappy in school, particularly when their socialization with other children with hearing loss is limited. Children with hearing loss are more likely to have behavioral difficulties in school and social situations than are children with normal hearing. The extent to which a child with hearing loss successfully interacts with family members, friends, and people in the community depends largely on others' attitudes and the child's ability to communicate in some mutually acceptable way. Many individuals who are deaf choose to work, live, and socialize primarily with others who are deaf. The average deaf student who leaves high school at age 18 or 19 is reading at about the 4th grade level, and their math performance is in the range of 5th to 6th grade. Approximately 30% of deaf students are functionally illiterate when they leave school, compared to less than 1% of hearing students. The problem that deaf students often experience in education and adjustment are largely attributable to inadequate development of a first language, as well as the mismatch between the demands of spoken and written English and the student's ability to understand and communicate in English. Children who are deaf or have a hearing impairment often have difficulty differentiating questions from statements. Many of them write sentences that are short, incomplete, or improperly arranged. Of all the challenges that hearing loss poses to learning the vocabulary, grammar, and syntax of English aside, not being able to hear one's own speech makes it difficult to assess and monitor it. Children with hearing loss may speak too loudly or not loudly enough. They may speak at an abnormally high pitch or may sound as though they are mumbling because of poor stress, inflection, or rate of speaking. They also tend to omit the S, SH, F, T, and K sounds, since these are typically harder for them to hear. While hearing aids only amplify sound, cochlear implants are surgically placed under the skin behind the ear. It bypasses damaged hair cells and stimulates the auditory nerve directly to produce sound. A recent study by Jennifer Beal Alvarez revealed improvement of the acquisition of grapheme phoneme correspondences in deaf or hard of hearing children. These results occurred by using an emergent literacy curriculum developed specifically for deaf and hearing impaired children. Another recent study conducted a year ago by David J. Ertmer examined vocal development of deaf children during their first year of cochlear implantation compared to that of typically developing infants. The results of this study revealed that children with cochlear implants made great vocal gains over a shorter time period than was usual with robust hearing experience. The charts demonstrate children with cochlear implants that make greater progress with vocalizing conical or simple syllables than did typically developing children. As pre-service teachers, we must realize the importance of understanding the diversity we will have in our classrooms. It is very likely we will have students with hearing impairments. Understanding them is the first step we take to better their educational experience. If you'd like more information on the latest in deafness research, visit www.drf.org. If you're interested in pursuing a possible career helping children with hearing impairments, visit the following link to check out UT Health Science Center's Deaf Education and Hearing Science program.